Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T hitting you with another case review video for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. And you already see we got cases from Ringke. Always a huge shout out to them for dropping cases for the channel. So let's go ahead and get through them. We have a few cases here. We got some clears. We also got the case that's goated in my opinion, man. So that's going to be the Ringke Fusion-X. So let's just, I don't know, let's just mix them all up and let's just start off. I'm just going to pile them up and we'll kind of just start here. Yeah, there we go. So this is going to be the Air S. This is going to be their kind of, I want to say maybe one of their thinner case options here. So this is going to be the Air S silicone type case. So that's what you're going to get. This looks like your plain silicone case. You get some Ringke branding down here. Flip it on the inside, soft filling coating, thermoplastic polyurethane micro dot pattern, true color expression. So you get all that, man. So let's go ahead and slap it up in the Note 20 Ultra and let's cut this bad boy on airplane mode because I will get blown up with notifications if I don't. But here it is, man. This is going to be the Air S for the Note 20 Ultra. Let's go ahead and take a look around the phone. Volume up, volume down, power button, all very nice and tactile. And on the power button, you do get a slight texture here. So that's a nice little touch when feeling that. Flipping over on the bottom, all of your port cutouts are good. And you get some S Pen, kind of like a relief cut as I call it. So you can get that S Pen out with no issues there. And let's take a look at that late on the tail protection. Now, for it to be such a thin case, you do have a top and bottom lip for protection. So if you were to drop it on the ground, you definitely should be good to go in that. You know, it should be straight. Flipping over on the back, we have to talk about it because yes, it is a thing. The camera hump, and this definitely has a nice little cutout for the camera hump, and it actually makes it recessed. So you can actually use this, and it will rock on the table still, but you know, it is what it is. But it does protect the camera hump just fine. Now, this is one thing that I do have to mention. They do have a little lanyard port holes right here. I know this could be hit or miss into the case community out there because a lot of people don't like dust and debris getting inside their phone. So this can be a hit or miss, but they are there. Gotta let you know. Taking a look at the fit of this case now, I'm gonna be real with you. The Air S case never really fit that great, especially when it comes to the sides. It is a little droopy, is a little flimsy. I do have to say that. Gotta keep it real. But if you don't really care about that and you just kind of want some thin, minimalistic protection, then this definitely could be an option. How does it fit in your hand? It definitely feels pretty good. Keeps the device very thin. Adds a nice level of grip in my opinion. Not the best, but it's a nice level of grip. But overall, this is kind of going to be like your basic silicone case, man. No thrills, nothing like that. Works just fine with wireless charging. So here it is, Ringke Air S, and yeah, it will show some smudges from time to time. Now this is the Air Galaxy Note. This is called the Air S. So let me see if they're similar. I think they're just about the same. This just might be the clear case offering for it instead of the actual black offering. So yeah, this basically is the clear case offering for the same thing like the Air S. This is just going to be the clear version of that. Now I don't mind that. That's some adhesive or something on the case, so that's not really that big of a deal. But if you want the clear version of the Air S, this is basically the same thing. The buttons are going to be the exact same. You get that texture power button. You get that same lip on the top and bottom. You get that same protection for the camera. So yeah, this is basically going to be just like the Air S. But if you want some clear protection, then that's going to be what this is for. Works just fine with wireless charging. So yeah, this is going to be the Air Clear. Don't really need to get into a whole overview of this because it's the exact same as the previous Air S. All right, so up next, we're going to get into the Fusion, man. So we're getting into that case family that I really like. The Fusion series is, just made a mess everywhere. The Fusion series is definitely one that I really enjoy using when it comes to this case, man. And yeah, so of course, we got to pause the video because we do have these pull tabs on us. So let me get these pull tabs off. Come on, Ringke, give me a tab so I can pull this off easy. Finally, after almost 3 minutes of trying to get this protective film, case companies, let me say this, man. If you're going to do clear casing and you're going to add that protective film on it, please, please, please make a pull tab so we can just easily take it off. Have them sticking out right here by the camera so we can just grab it, pull it off, grab it, pull it off. There's no reason why I should be taking 3 minutes to get a protective film off because there's no way to actually peel it. I digress. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. This is going to be the Fusion Matte. Now, I do like this matte back. Now, I wish more clear brand cases will get back onto this because the matte matte is just something that we love. I just love it. Absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and slap the Note 20 Ultra in here. God, man, got me all upset early this morning. But here it is, man. This is going to be the Fusion Matte Back Clear version here. So let's take a look around it. Volume up and down. Nice and tactile, feels very good. All these cases have that texture button here. On the side, you see it does say Ringke Fusion. Nice little touch right there. And on the bottom, all of your cutouts are good to go. S Pen easy to get to as well. Taking a look at that layer on tail protection, you get that lip on the top and on the bottom. You are good. Flipping it over on the back, you see you do get that camera hump protection as well. How does it fit on the phone? And it fits great. This is the reason why I like Fusion cases. They just fit very nice and snug. Top and bottom are very snug. On the sides, you barely get any give. Always going to be an A1 fit when it comes to the Fusion devices. That's just what it is. Absolutely love it. And how does it feel in your hand? It actually feels pretty good in your hands. There is no grips or anything on the side, so therefore it could be a little bit slippery, but that's not super terrible of a deal breaker. But it keeps the phone fairly thin. You know what it is when it comes to this. Keeps it fairly thin. And dropping on wireless charging. Make sure I got it lined up. It works just fine with wireless charging. So this is going to be the Fusion, and this is going to be the matte version. So we're going to put that there. And they also make one that is a regular clear version. So no matte back on it at all. This is going to be if you just like clear and you may not care for the matte black. Now I'm going to tell you what, right now, I'm not about to fight with this clear. I'm not doing it. So we're just going to put this on. And this is just going to be the clear back version. I'm sorry, you're going to have to get the protective warning. I'm not fooling with it. It just takes entirely too long for me when it comes to these videos. So here it is. This is going to be the regular version, and this is going to be the matte version. All right, and next up, we're going to get into the Fusion-X cases. Here we go again. We're going to get into the Fusion-X cases, man. And all right. Let me pause it. Let me try to get it off. It's a new style case, so I gotta show you. So let's pause it again and get this off. All right, so here it is. This is gonna be the black and clear Fusion-X case. Definitely one of my favorite cases of all time, and that's saying a lot because I review a lot of cases. I love this Fusion-X, and the last one we're gonna get into, you know, is the goat of them all, man. But let's get into it. Fusion-X, you're gonna get that classic Fusion-X design. Can't really say what it is. It's just get that classic Fusion-X design. You get that Ringke down there on the bottom. And let's go ahead and slap the Note 20 Ultra up in there, and there it is, man. Classic design that I love when it comes to this case. Really love this case, man. It just fits so well. So anyway, let's go take a look around it. We got that volume up, volume down, very nice and tactile. We got that textured power button as we do with all Fusion-X cases. Flipping over on the bottom, all your cutouts are good to go. Getting to the S Pen is pretty easy. And yeah, taking a look at that layer on tail protection, man. You got that volume up. Excuse me. Taking a look at that layer on tail protection. You got that raised lip top and bottom, so you are good there. Flipping it over on the back, you got that camera hump protection as well. How does it fit on the phone? Absolutely fits good, man. This is the reason why I like Fusion-X cases. They fit amazingly well. No issues at all. Top and the bottom give just a little bit, but as always, man, it's never an issue. I've ran these cases for months and months, and this has never loosened up on me one bit. So the fit and the snugness of this case is A1. How does it fit in your hand? And this is the #1 reason why I like the Fusion-X. They don't have any grips or anything on the side, but the way it's cut and just the ergonomics of the case really help it fit in your hand very good. It's grippy. I've never had an issue about dropping the Fusion-X cases, and I run this case a lot, and I've never had an issue with it. Keeps the device fairly thin and yet offers nice protection because on the sides, you see here it does have some extra padding on the sides. So when you are to drop it, if you are to drop it, you'll definitely be good to go. Dropping it down on that wireless charging, it works just fine. So here it is. This is going to be the regular clear Fusion-X. Now, you know we got to get to my go-to. Got to get to my go-to, man, and this is going to be the black camo. Now, we don't really have to go through the whole case because we just went through it, but let's just check out the black camo and boom, there it is, man. That you really can't get a good gist of this case when you have a black phone, but if you have a white phone or any other color, that's when this camo really tends to pop out at you. So yeah, you really can't tell when it comes to this color phone, but yeah, it looks beast. I just love this case, man. It's so bold of them to do this camo, and it paid off. And you get that kind of, I don't know what texture it is, but that's the texture. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is it, man. Fusion-X cases, man. Love them. Excellent quality. I don't have to review this, man, because it's just like this one, except you get that pattern on the back. So Fusion-X, man, definitely one of my favorite cases out there. So here are the cases from Ringke for the Note 20 Ultra. You already know all of these will be linked down below, and they even gave me a discount code of 20 Note Ultra. Give you a little bit of bonus off your purchase, man. So the link will be down below. As always, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Definitely turn the bell on, hit the like, do all those YouTube things, man, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.